Hello and welcome back to the Sheva series, Na or Nach. In today's video, we will learn rule number 5 when you have twin letters. Let's dive in. Sometimes a word has twin letters, meaning it's the same letter in a row consecutively. They double up. This is not the Sheva that's doubling up. This is the actual letter that is doubling up. You have the letter repeated. Rule number 5 tells us that if there are twin letters and there is a Sheva under the first of the twins, that Sheva is pronounced as a Sheva Na. So what this means is if there's a word and there's one letter consecutively repeating, and under that first letter there is a Sheva, it will be pronounced as a Sheva Na. Let's look at an example. So you see a word, this word, Hallelujah. You see that there is that letter Lamed, comes up twice, and under that first Lamed, the first of the twins, there is a Sheva. This word is pronounced Hallelujah. In fact, this is my favorite word to remember this rule because it's a word that everyone knows. Hallelujah or Hallelujah. This word, hallelujah, is an example that you can use in your mind to know this rule. Twin letters, Sheva under the first one, Sheva Na. Let's look at some examples. Example 1, the last chapter in Tehillim of Hallelujah uses this word in different forms quite often, so I use a different form to show as an example. Hallelu. 4 syllables here in example number 1. Hallelujah. Why do you pronounce that as a Sheva Na? Because you have a double letter Lamed, Sheva under the first one. Hallelu. Example number 2. You see there's that letter Nun repeating itself. It's a twin letter. Sheva under the first one. This would be read as Hineni. Hineni. He-ne-ni, 3 syllables. Example number 3, same letter nun that is doubled up. Anene. There's for Sukkot we speak about the anene hakavod, the clouds of glory. Anene. The Sheva is under the first of the twin letters. Therefore, it's read as anene. So at this time, pause the video and you try to read the 2 words on the screen with this rule in mind. And how do we read the Sheva? Hopefully you had a chance to pause. The first word, again, is our favorite word in this video. It's a different form of it. It's Hallelu. Hallelu. Once again, you have a double letter Lamed, Sheva under the first of the double of the twins, and it's pronounced as a Sheva Na. And I put this example specifically because I want this example to be ingrained in your mind. For me, it's the easiest way to remember this word, just remembering the word Hallelu, or Hallelujah, or Hallelu, double Lamed. Number 2 is read as Shigegat. Shigegat. Double Gimel. The Sheva is under the first of the twin letters. It's pronounced as a Sheva Na, Shigegat. I will mention that some will pronounce this letter actually as a Gimel, not as a Gimel, because there's no Dagesh in it. For those who pronounce it that way, the word would be pronounced Shirerat. Shirerat. But that's a different discussion of how you pronounce that letter. Putting that discussion aside, regardless, the Sheva underneath the first of the twin letters is a Sheva Na. So let's look at our rule bank. Rule number 1, Sheva at the beginning of the word is always Sheva Na, always pronounced. Rule number 2, a Sheva that the letter has a dagesh in it is pronounced as a Sheva Na. So the Na, the dagesh gives you extra emphasis to that word, extra emphasis to the word, to that letter rather. And the Sheva underneath it is pronounced. Rule number 3 is that if you have 2 Shevas in a row, the first is a Sheva Nach, the second is a Sheva Na. Rule number 4 is that if you have a Sheva at the end of the word, it's always a Sheva Nach, and that's true even if it's a double Sheva. Or even if there's a Dagesh, it's always a Sheva Nach. That's rule number 4. And rule number 5 is twin letters. That's different from rule number 3. Rule number 3 is if you have two Shevas, the second one is a Sheva Na. This is telling us that if you have twin letters, double letter, and the Sheva is underneath the first one, it is a Sheva Na, and it is pronounced. In our next video, we're going to learn rule number 6. When you have a Sheva under one of the silent letters, we will define what that means, identify which letters are considered the silent letters, and how you pronounce the Sheva that is underneath it. As always, if you have any questions, please insert them in the comment section below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel so that you're made aware of future videos, and share this with anyone who you feel would appreciate this series of learning the Sheva Secrets. See you next time.